My top investors have almost 4 million with me now, who
Yep.
just started with me. I've got 460 investors or so. Only my wife and I know, and our CPA knows them. That's all. Nobody else knows in
Wow.
our whole organization. And nobody else knows in
Wow.
our whole organization. And I've raised about 176 million now. But the key thing is to keep them, I mean, what's the word is transparency, and make sure that they are fully aware of what you're buying, where you're buying, and deliver on those things. That's how you're building your business.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And the thing is we're not in the buying or selling business of houses, you guys. We're not. And when you wrap this part around your head, it's a game changer. It's not about the product. It's
not.
And when you make it about the people, it just happens. So, let me fast forward from here. So that was in the single family space. Then I got invited to go to this multifamily event. And I will be honest with you, I did not want to go. I did not want to go because I thought it was for multi, and then some more multi-millionaires. And I certainly did not make the cut. So I go to this event, I sit in the front row begrudgingly with my arms crossed, not wanting to be there because I did not feel like I qualified at all. And so long story short, all of a sudden the Red Sea part, and I found out that I was fully 100% worthy and 100% capable of landing on board every single time, i.e. the multifamily properties. And let's just say that the rest is history. I ended up going hog wild and moving in that direction. I took a massive pay cut, left my practice, brought other doctors into my practices so that I could go figure out and work this puzzle because I knew it was far more grandiose than being in private practice. And it sure is.
It sure is, isn't it? We can vouch for that, Yes, I mean, absolutely. It's a different world. It really is, Erin. Just like you said, we are always, when we are W-2 job, and I was all there too, you are making 10 times the profits. Then you get paid 10% of what you're contributing to the company. And by being your own boss, your own entrepreneur, you are the one, you're the CEO, you are everything. And that's what it's all about. And real estate is the game.
Correct.
And syndication. So take me to you, give some pointers to somebody who wants to start, a young lady who wants to get into this game. What would you give? 3 or 4 pointers? What should she do?
Sure. Anybody that is maybe curious or thinking that this might be the right space they want to get into, jump in the game. But here's the thing. When I thought, okay, I want to get into this, I'll be honest. I wanted my own. I wanted to take one down myself. I wanted that apartment building. Let me tell you something that stunts your growth. You now have opportunity cost. You've lost that, right? So if I were to give you advice, find the right general partners, meaning the operators that are going to purchase the property. Even beyond just the property, the partners that are going to run that deal are the most pivotal, most important piece of the whole entire puzzle. You want to work with a well-strategized, structured team that has good values, good morals, and the goals aligned from what you want and what they want. And so with that being said, I would say jump in your first deal just as a limited partner. Go try one for size. See if you like, when you receive the financials and you like the way that the team operates and the communication, all of that is just going to be like a taste. You're going to get a taste to see if it's really a direction in which you want to go. But I will tell you, you may change your mind of wanting to go. If you're looking to go take down apartments by yourself, you may change your mind when you see, our company or Vinney's company, for us, our whole business model is to double one's money every 5 years. So if you get 1% off your money, do you really want to go put in the efforts and go try and take these down yourself and put your team together? Or would you rather just sit back?
The mailbox money I call, just like you said, mailbox money.
The mailbox money.
14, 15 years I started. I said, you know what? We're going to pay by bill pay. We used to do it through Wells Fargo. And my investors will go to the mailbox 4 times a year. That's all. 4 times a year, baby. That's it.
No, and that's exactly it. We have a handful of investors that ended up getting in because they said, I just am going to get in. I want to try it out. Let me just see if I like it. And I kid you not, they've come back to us with a whole bunch more money. And they said, you know what? Forget the headache. Yes. I don't want to run my own.
Hi, you are listening to Syndication Made Easy podcast. We will be right back after this short break.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Vinney Chopra, and thank you for subscribing to my podcast and YouTube channel and Facebook pages and all the great things, and LinkedIn. Connect with me. I come live to you every Friday at 9:30 Pacific with Vinney and Bo show. Please also look at that, and also the podcast, which is my apartment syndication made easy. The book I wrote a couple of years back became international top seller on Amazon International now. And then we like to bring great guests for you every week or twice a week sometime to give you a lot of great knowledge. So please subscribe. You give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. The better the guests we can bring, and our ranking will go higher also. Thanks again for following us and really getting the most out of it. Please comment, like, share, because we would love to bring better and better material for you.
I don't want to run my own. I see how hard it is and what you guys do. I would rather just collect. And so look, whatever it is that floats your boat, we're here to help. Vinney is, I am, whether it be that you're looking for somebody to help just give you just advice in a direction to go and a path.
And Chad Sutton, I just was so impressed. I just interviewed Chad, got a time to meet him and everything. You guys are amazing. And so fortunate to meet you both. And let's talk about some more. How about the mind shift? See, a lot of people fear just impedes us left and right. We want to do something, but we can't. We want to do this, but our internal subconscious takes us back to the past when the failure overpowers us.
So listen, it all comes from what it is that you desire. You have to want to have success as much as you breathe, right? Think about it. If you want success as bad as you want to breathe, that's where it starts. You have got to have a desire to win at the game of life. If you don't want to live, if you don't want to win, that's fine. It's to each their own. It truly is, right? But it's a matter of faith is a call to courage. You've got to step up. It's not always easy, but let me tell you something. The painful, hard times are the best lessons learned. And when we've gone through them, Vinney, I'm sure you have too. Listen, we're never going to go back to our own vomit. If we had a bad experience and something happens, we're going to turn the other way. And next time we're going to walk it out in a different fashion. So I think it really goes back to how much you desire, because listen, excuses are well-planned lies. So if you want to make an excuse, go for it. If you want to try's a lie. So it just depends.
I love it. I love it.
Right. And that's the other thing, Vinney. Listen, guys, we were over at, as he shared, Rohit's and
Rupam Khanna's next door neighbors right there, right in the back.
Literally, this was 3 days ago. And we had the most incredible meeting. It wasn't even a meeting. We all just got together, had some cheese and some fruit. And let me tell you, the magnetic energy that was in that room was absolutely unexplainable. Why? Because we were naturally all high on life with all that was going on, all that we had accomplished, where we were going, the new things that we were looking into. And why am I saying this? Because listen, proximity is power. And at the end of the day, you get a choice who you want to go hang out with. So do you want to go hang out with your brother Scott or your Aunt Betsy, who's just a Debbie Downer and is talking about all the things why would you go put your money there? Listen, here's my question. Look at their stack. Do they have what you want? And if not, you got to go figure out another route, my friend. Life is too abundant and full of so many blessings, but guess what? He's not going to deliver unless you take action. So you got to figure out
golden, golden. You're speaking, Erin. And I do want to say, everybody listening to us, when you get up in the morning, are you dead or you're alive? Wow, what do I mean by that? See, how many of us get up in the morning, we don't want to wake up. And we are lots of people who are driven. They're so passionate and they want to make things happen and bring value to everybody around them. And you get up in the morning, you should just slap yourself in the mirror and say, I am happy I'm alive. I'm happy that I am going to make the world a better place today.
I love it. No, it's absolutely true. You're spot on for sure.
I know we have about 5 more minutes. I know you're on a show. I'm also on Advanta IRA show today, and nice. I'll be doing on a webinar. I do want to say, I know this is going to be fast, but I do a very big webinar tomorrow on the Bitcoin mining, which is my passion. I've seen my partner grow like crazy in the last year and a half, and we are going places with that baby also, which is 5% returns per month. Accredited investors only. I want to say that my fund is a 506c, which I teach syndication. So I can advertise, I can talk about it and everything. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Vinney's a salesperson.
Hey, it's your podcast. You can do and say whatever you want, pal. For sure.
But tell me, what's the last few things you could I wish we had more. Oh, do we have? You said 45 minutes though, right?
No, we're good. We're good. Go wherever you want. We can go in whatever direction.
Let's go to other direction then. What are you really, really passionate about right now?
That's a good one. Listen, I feel like there's so many different directions where I could go with that. I think that obviously I love multifamily. I've got an incredible team where it is an absolute pleasure to work with the finest, most strategic, brilliant, hardworking. They each give 150%. It is mind-blowing what we've accomplished. We've closed now on 21 apartments together with Quattro Capital in 2.5 years with just under 400 units under contract that will be closed.
I love it.
Shortly. So all of that is awesome, you guys. I love the team. I'll never leave the apartment space. But what I will tell you is I love alternative investing. And
yes. So let's talk about that.
With that being said, I'll touch there and then I'll tell you, because you said, what are you most passionate about? And it's going to lead into what I am truly on fire for. And it does have to do with my 5 kids. So hang tight.
I love it. Love it.
So with that being said, alternative investing, you all know what's happening in this market right now. And cap rates are compressing. People are way overpaying for properties. And so we've got to be strategic. We've got to be willing to make moves and to turn when times are changing like right now. So with that being said, I actually have got 2 developments that are in play right now. And we have another company that sells shipping containers that so furthermore, maybe you've heard of those shipping containers being used as short-term rentals, as Airbnbs. So those at play, 29 of them that are going to be right in Canyon Lake, right on the water. We got the last waterfront property that's in development right now. We should be launching in the next 90 days, which is fantastic. And then the other one we have is a development just out of Fredericksburg. And that's another.
That's where we went for honeymoon.
Yeah.
I got married in Pennsylvania and we went to Fredericksburg, Maryland, right?
Nope.
No.
Hold on. Rewind. This is Fredericksburg, Texas. But to give you an idea, we've got in Fredericksburg, it's 30 miles. There are 70 wineries along a 30-mile strip there. So we're right there. We've got 14 shipping containers going up. And guess what? To the right, there's a winery 200 feet away. And to the left, 300 feet away is the other winery. So our guests are going to absolutely love that.
I'm coming there. I'm coming. Yeah. I love wines. I love the wine country. I love it. I live 45 minutes away from Napa and Sonoma. Erin, no, that's beautiful. Tell me more. I will share also with the audience. I'm into so many other diversified and alternative investments. And like I'm in, of course, Bitcoin mining, I just mentioned. I'm into angel investing into iTech. IT companies. I'm into venture capitalist fund. I'm into ATM, where it's money printing machine, ATM investments. I'm also into storage units now, big time. And then hotels. I do hotels. I just got accepted for $14 million. We just put LOI for $13.5 million, another hotel, and another $14 million. So $42 million portfolio.
Nice. My question for you is, Vinney, when do you sleep? Like, I thought I had high energy. You might win the game there, pal. Seriously.
I sleep 5 hours. I need
That's
only
awesome.
5 hours. 5 hours. When you're so passionate to move the world. And then my academy. Oh my gosh. My goal is right now